There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
We all want quality in everything, and also in the people that we choose to be in our lives. This is the men that we choose, the women that we choose also. But today we're being taught on what to do to attract quality men or to make quality men flock to you. That is the topic that we are discussing today with Benjamin Zulu. You're welcome to this conversation. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Keremi, and I believe you are going to learn something and a lot. Now, what do we do to attract quality men, to make quality men actually flock to us as
Yes. And what you explain today is not mystery. You can find women who are already married and they still get good men.
Well, already married.
Yes.
Good
men interested in them.
Yes.
It's because with life you get to know what matters. And you begin to do it for yourself. And then it begins to attract attention that you're not even looking for.
Yeah.
There are things you can do and good men appear in your life, as opposed to the desert, the scarcity of saying, where are the good men? Oh, where are they?
Yes.
We said if you cannot find good people, change your frequencies because you're not yet tuned into them. Somebody said what you do frequently becomes your frequency.
Yeah.
Change what you do frequently. If you don't overthink the vibration theory, just change what you do frequently.
Yes.
So the one thing I want you to do, and quality men will be drawn to you, is cultivate a radiant soul. That's such a powerful principle in life for women. But nowhere in a textbook is it said. Nowhere are they told about it. A radiant soul is a person full of life and enjoying their existence. Life has enough stresses, life has enough problems to keep you dull, to keep you anxious, to keep you worried. Therefore, a radiant soul is something you cultivate intentionally. You have seen babies when they have not yet learned life, how they enjoy their existence.
Yes.
They just feed, and because they are full of food now, they are so happy here over the moon. Or they have taken a bath and they feel so fresh. They just enjoy. They've seen mamas come. They have seen dadas come. They're over the moon.
Yes.
That radiant soul from a baby before the baby knows the world is what you have to cultivate even after you have known the world.
Yeah.
There's a childlike innocence and finding pleasure in the simpler things. When my mentor was describing the woman I need to look for, he gave me a shortcut. Something I pity those who marry without guidance.
Okay.
Because it's too hidden to see it. It's hidden in plain sight. He said, look for a woman who enjoys the simpler things of life. Because men are performative, I thought I should be complicated myself, try to overwhelm her with huge gifts.
Yes.
I realize you may not always afford huge gifts. You need a person who appreciates sunset.
Yeah.
Who appreciates the simpler things that you can do, a walk in a green place. Sometimes when you drive in these leafy suburbs and you're driving under a canopy of trees, how do you feel?
Nice.
You miss to live there, not this other side where trees are scarce. It feels homely to be with nature. A baboon there, so, and you're not trying to fight or throw stones.
Yes. You're just enjoying watching them. Yeah.
And you notice it's green, it's serene, it's not even overpopulated. There's an agreement of the neighbors not to cut down trees.
Yeah.
Even when they are in the common shared land, road reserve, they clean, they garden. They are people for collecting litter. They man the gates. They trim the trees. There's no chaos, no noise.
Yes.
That serenity that you feel when you go to nature, your soul needs that every time, not just when you go to nature.
Okay.
There are several places where you can feel that feeling. If you want to grasp what I'm calling a radiant soul.
Yes.
When you are in an aircraft and it enters the clouds, the sky, the deep sky up there, there's something you feel pure, something transcendent.
Yeah.
The first time you fly, you remember when you used to swing, because the aircraft swings you off.
Yes.
But the swing always went back, isn't it?
Yes.
So you'd swing and back. So you keep waiting for this thing to swing back.
To go back.
And it remains up, you're wondering, okay, you know.
Yeah.
First time I flew, I was sitting next to a Chinese and he was asleep. I'm wondering, how can you sleep in an experience like this? You are not serious with life. There are some things you cannot sleep. Only to realize that some of these guys fly as frequently as you drive.
Yes.
That is school
It's
bus.
normal.
It's like the way, me, I'm all over, going to take in everything. This fella here.
He's sleeping.
So you feel radiant. So
Yes.
sometimes when you fly in the morning, you find that above the sky, the sun is very shiny, but under the skies, it was dark.
Yeah.
So you think the sun has been blocked. It's not, it's up there.
Yes.
It's just out of your view. So what you feel when you're in the skies, or what you feel when you're in the sea, the body of water, what you feel when you're in nature, what you feel when it's raining, when there are storms. Some people fear the thunderstorm, they hide under their bed. So I'm just talking about just that climate of rainfall.
Yeah.
That climate, that vibrancy of life is what you're calling radiant, and you can get it in more day-to-day things in the following ways. One, find things that just bring out a smile, a shining face. That Exodus 6:24 saying, the Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. When a face shines is when, like this, somebody shines when seeing you. If you want to see that, look at your pet, how they're happy to see you. Look at your child, how they're happy to see you.
Yeah.
Look at a person who loves you, how they glow on seeing you. Now, look for things that make you glow, shine.
Yeah.
And practice letting things get in. There are people, even if you take them to nature, they have already lost sensitivity.
Yeah.
They have not learned to take in good things, so they have blocked their soul. If you block your soul, you're going to be forced now to live on a very shallow level.
Yes.
Of looking for physical stimulations, and that's why you lose your anchoring. The practice of meditating, keeping quiet, thinking about deeper things, and reflecting, or just basking in the sun, or basking nature, or sometimes when the starry night, the stars in the night, the moon.
Yeah.
Sometimes the moon is just, you feel radiant. They are saying cultivate that. What I'm describing looks like it's beyond on your mundane day-to-day, going to work, come home, dress up, go this, perform duties. Life is very rushed.
Yeah.
Performative. Show up, deadline, get things done. So in that rushed life where you have to perform and be tough, and show up on time and be stressed out over deadlines.
Yeah.
Where do you get the time then to have a radiant soul? There are several ways. One, learn to laugh from inside. Enjoy, feel life with all of you. Laughter is one of the ways.
Yeah.
When you enjoy moments, enjoy them fully. It means your soul is open. When you are in a situation, be fully in it. Somebody said people like big-hearted people. They don't know that big-hearted people also have big emotions. They feel everything intensely. They love intensely.
Yes.
They grieve intensely. They feel sadness intensely. They say they're grateful intensely. I just want you to learn to be intense in life. You will realize when you allow yourself to go.
Yeah.
I will never forget that lecturer. He was a big man, but he had such an open soul. He used to laugh with all his body like this. And you feel he's just so funny. You know, and he would sometimes yes. laughing at you, and you join him.
Yes.
Because of the way he makes it
yeah.
easy. You know? Mm-hmm. He was one of the most genius people I've ever met. Brilliant, can teach you everything without referring anywhere. You just need to tell him where we reached last time.
Uh-huh. Wow.
He take you through
yes.
textbooks from his head and add you more updated information. And very easygoing. Mm-hmm. But that open soul of enjoying moments, going easy.
Yeah.
And when he empathizes with the situation, you see it. I just want you to learn to empathize deeply, enjoy moments deeply, be present deeply. What that does, it's like you're operating life now, no longer from the body, but from your soul. Mm-hmm. You are engaging life with your inner being.
Yes.
How people experience you is that, wow, you feel like a break. In very guarded world, the world is guarded. Somebody said in this guarded world, it's a privilege to see a soul, one soul. So people who have this way of life, where they feel, they empathize, they rejoice with you. We feel like we have met a soul.
Oh, yes.
That's how you don't forget that doctor who felt your pain so deeply.
Yeah.
Who tried to lift your moods. You don't forget that nurse who looked at your eyes and you felt a depth of compassion.
Yeah.
You don't forget them.
Yes, we don't.
Why? You met a soul.
Okay.
That was a soul. That was a radiant soul. That's why you don't forget that friend whose concern was so deep and honest.
True.
You can't forget those people. You feel a texture of their soul, and it's addictive. Mm-hmm. We were created to encounter each other by soul, but the world has made us guarded, distant, arm's length, removed. We are peeping at the world from somewhere.
Yeah.
And we are armored. You know, armored cars.
Yes.
We are armored. And we don't feel. When you meet a person who shows you their soul, my friend, you will look for words to describe what you experienced. When you have a soul, you attract customers like bees to whatever you are selling.
Yes.
That is the funny thing about it. Because you're very empathetic. Mm-hmm. Now, you may ask me, what is the underside?
Yes.
You get tired emotionally. You know, you're living real. Mm-hmm. You are real.
Oh, you get tired emotionally.
Yes. You're really living life.
Yes.
You're not peeping. You know?
Yeah.
Other people just peep at your situation. What were you saying? Sorry, I can't help. And you go. But a person of her soul says, wow, lady, you look, are you okay? You feel felt.
Yeah.
If you want men to never forget you, even on a short encounter, make them feel felt.
Wow.
When you make people feel felt, you are addictive. That's why people keep asking, this lady is not that pretty.
Mm-hmm. But
you hear people, but she has a big heart.
Yeah.
She's so caring.
Yes.
If you can just learn this other deep world, empaths have this nature, this attribute very strong. Mm-hmm. But what have we done? They are human, but we have diagnosed them as if they have a condition.
Yeah.
We even have an empath diagnosis for them.
Yes.
Instead of saying they have protected their humanity, we diagnose them
as empaths.
Yes, it's a condition. That's how dry the world has become.
Yes.
And somebody said empaths have two phases of life: the unconscious suffering and the awakening strength. Awakened strength. Mm-hmm. Unconscious suffering is when people try to exploit that big heart, that compassion. They burden you with their issues. They're always calling you to sort them out. They always want you to bring and lift them. They just want to take. They don't know how to give.
Yeah.
At that time when you don't know how to be selective, people deplete you.
Yeah.
And you begin to hate your good heart. I hate my good heart. It makes me be exploited. No. You are a human in a very inhuman world.
Oh.
You are a sheep among wolves. You should not change into a wolf. You should just learn to protect yourself as a sheep.
Yes. To guard your territories.
Let me tell you, the shortest verse in the Bible was our Lord being human. Jesus wept.
Jesus wept.
How often do we weep? We avoid weeping. It looks weak.
Yeah.
Yet, he was not weeping over the death of Lazarus. He was weeping over the sadness of his sisters. Looking at how people around were so grieved.
Yeah.
He wondered why they have so little faith. The one who resurrects people is here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still grieved. Make sure your incidences of you weeping over people don't dry up.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back your tears. I don't know who shamed us for our tears.
Yeah.
We were shamed out of our humanity. We were shamed out of our compassion.
Yeah.
When you're an empath, you suffer from things that other people don't notice. I was watching online, just scrolling, then I saw a video where somebody came into a compound and the dog started doing what dogs do.
Yeah.
They watchdog. It's a watchdog.
Yeah.
So it will pick a fight with you. How did you get here? Who are you? So he starts fighting it back with the objects there. Fighting it to the chair, finally laid hold of a djembe. And I could not imagine him how he was hitting the dog until it fell down. That thing made me so pained. Why a poor dog doing what it was meant to do, being killed?
It's sad.
This dog is doing what it's supposed
To be doing.
It is in its territory. Compound. If you get into a compound and a dog picks fight with you, as a reasonable person, just try to get away.
You're the intruder.
Yes.
Yes.
It was so traumatizing. I regretted seeing it. So an empath must be very watchful of what things, because violence hurts you so badly. Any kind of violence. Empath can't watch horror. They can't. They can't watch violence. It's just too violating of your soul, because you're experiencing things intensely. I want you to understand the difference.
Yeah. You're experiencing things intensely.
Other people only dip their finger. You go with your whole body.
Yeah.
Because other people have dried up their feelings and tucked their soul far away. They interact with the world with the mind. Rational, fact.
Yeah.
One teacher, my mentor, remembered when I was in primary school. And one teacher was coming to pick a student about, to call out a student. And he just called, Mary Wanjiko, your father is dead.
Hey.
No
That's
empathy.
inhuman.
No empathy. When you're an empath, you suffer on behalf. The Bible says, to a righteous person, animals find kindness. The righteous person is the empath, empathetic. If you open yourself this way, anything that is unjust offends you.
Yeah.
Cultivate a radiant soul and be ready to experience life deeply. And I also want you to know that men have not found a person who understands them, who feels them, who pays attention to detail, who notices when they're not okay, who laughs with their stomach, with their whole body, who sees with a deep eye, who wells up with a little tears over your sadness. An empath, you can't miss them. They usually bend their neck when you're the one to feel sorry for you.
Yes.
They show their openness. They are not like this. No, they're like this. They go down and up with you.
Yeah.
And even a small greeting, you feel their warmth.
Yes.
Become a radiant soul, and you'll wonder which magic. Men are living in a desert of souls. They are living with hollow beings. Hollow.
Yeah.
Hollow. No compassion, no empathy. Everybody rushing to their business. You who can stop and say, even if you're a waitress at a hotel, or you sell clothes at a boutique, pick any business, you're a teller at a bank.
Yes.
It shows in your eyes. It shows in your eyes. You always remember that when hoteliers are telling you, how can I help you? Don't say, hello, how are you today? You feel cared for. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
The sincerity in it
Yes.
always stands out. When somebody has to decline your request, but they try not to disappoint you, to reduce the disappointment.
Yes. Yeah.
You feel like coming back to them next time. You know,
Yes.
to just send you decline. No. You know.
Yeah.
And nowadays people are utilizing that element of emojis, faces on expression.
Yeah.
When they want to say sorry, they put a sad face. You feel, somebody feels.
Yeah. Oh.
You know.
Yes.
That alone can make you sell a lot of insurance, sell a lot of cars. It's a human trait, and whatever human endeavor there is, you will do better at it. I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So in dating, when you come with this empathy, quality men finally feel hard. And they feel disappointed. My wife keeps getting men who want to marry her. They keep disappointed. She tells them, another guy came ahead of you. Sorry, you can check next. He's like, oh my. But it's all right. He's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
The quality men don't quarrel. They know how life operates. Sometimes when people notice that they can't get you, they usually ask you to refer them to someone like you. And you struggle to find someone
Yes.
like you. And the people you know are single or are married. The ones who are single, you're not sure, you don't know who this is. Just know that when you begin to cultivate a radiant soul, open heart, a humane presence in everything, and then capture yourself in those photos, those moments, in that way, you'll attract a lot of quality men. The second thing you can do, and men will flock to you, is become as visible as a butterfly. There's a point of self-promotion in this life. You should not wait for other people to come and make you visible. Humility, people have mistaken it for reducing yourself, hiding yourself, making yourself invisible.
Yeah, true.
It looks like it's humility.
It's not.
When you fade to the background, you disappear from people's conscience.
True.
Learn to put on a red dress and
Be
walk
seen.
across. Just think of butterfly. Butterflies are very
beautiful colors, popping.
so literally, it's a tiny thing, but you will see.
You'll see it.
You are one person in a sea of humanity.
Yeah.
Which way to be seen? Shine. Shine.
Yes.
And it's not just about bright colors of clothing, but just smartness. Look nice.
Yeah.
Avoid these churches that ask you to wear blankets.
Yes.
Walk around wearing blankets.
Yes.
Why are you getting a dress with the 50 pleats? Why are you folding the dress 50 times?
And then you don't change that design.
Where are we folding your dress?
It's 247, 24/7. You're
You allow,
wearing
how many
the
other
same.
people are coming there? Are you making room for other people? And then if it were for an occasion, okay. But why are you being,
Yeah.
At a bank, a lady attended me and she was wearing a lot of things from top to bottom. A young lady. She happened to be my fan and she was discussing to me some of the things we had discussed. And I was telling her, she was asking me what are some of the things that I think she should do to find a quality man. And I was telling her to shine. So right now you are muted. You have borrowed your mother's clothing. you dress the way your mother did. She said, this is true. This is my mother's religious regalia. I said, so please grow up. Now come out.
Yeah.
And You did not invent these churches. Why are you owning them so much?
People are being brainwashed.
Sylvia, let's remember that you found these things here. You shall leave them.
Yes, here.
Make your faith about your God and find churches that resonate with what you believe.
Yeah.
Don't let the church dictate you what to believe.
What you should
You
believe.
read the Bible and see how you interpret it.
Yeah.
Then find a church that resonates. So that even if you go to Saudi Arabia and you don't have that African Church of the Holy Spirit, the one you attend.
Yes. You remain with your God.
Or African Inland Church, whatever.
Yeah.
It may not be there when you go to Europe, or there's no African Inland Church in Europe. That's Europe, okay?
Oh, Africa.
You know, you're going to be a very AIC girl.
Yes.
And you're looking for AIC. We are in E. This is Europe. So, that's one thing that also taught me the ways of life helped me. Establish your faith in the real thing, not groupings.
Yeah.
These groupings. You found them, you live them.
Yeah.
Whatever is stopping you from shining. Dictated outfits.
Yeah.
Dictated. And we said you cannot date when you're under anybody's roof. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Don't date when you are living with your mother. It's wrong.
It's wrong.
You'll be under somebody's rules and you won't be yourself.
Yeah.
Have your own house so that you can be yourself.
You can express yourself.
Yes. You can show up as yourself.
Yeah.
Why I'm telling you to be visible is because life is so visual. Out of sight, out of mind. When you're not there, we don't count you in. Just show up. Some people are working from home and they're just locked in virtual house arrest.
Yeah.
Plan and then just go out shining. Shine and step out. Do some petty shopping. Stop sending everything, this home delivery. You know, nowadays the supermarkets can come where you are.
Yeah.
Everything can be brought. Can you stop that laziness? Can you please step out? Actually, turn on your car. It's even rusting. It never moves. Some people. We get so comfortable with the global delivery, home delivery, everything. You know.
Yes, and we say Glovo came to save lives.
Nobody would deliver quality men to you. Those guys would deliver bread and cereals, but not quality men. You have to go out and meet the quality.
Sure.
Make an impression.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes I want you to traverse the city. To traverse. Get to that shop, then check the other cloth on the other end. And at the end of that day, you've seen the world.
You've seen the world. You've exercised.
Even once a week. I mean,
Yes.
even the weekend.
Yeah.
Break your routine. There's another way you can be geographically alienated by just a job that ties you in one tiny office. From very early in the morning to late in the evening.
Yes.
You know you're isolated.
True.
Find a way to break that. Stop taking all the overtime. You're still working. Until Sunday, you are a dead horse. You're trying to clean the few clothes and breathe. You've no life.
Yes.
Come back to official time. Stop working overtime. Live within your means. Just work official hours and stop running. Don't wake up at 6:30 and 7 you're supposed to be at work. And you're running like a thief.
That is what most Kenyans do, actually.
You're sitting at the bus and you're like this. Driver, time.
And then they've written a sticker there. If you were in a hurry, you should have gone yesterday. Yes.
You can't even greet people who are trying to notice this good lady.
Yeah.
You are all worked up and anxious.
Yes.
No, slow down and then take your time. In fact, arrive at work with your breakfast, take time, take your touch up your makeup, greet the ones who are coming, shine.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, smile at people, laugh at them when they come here collapsing. Hey, you're collapsing. Do you want water? You know, take time. Take time to this time to slow down, to be radiant, be visible. Actually, I want you to change your method of operation. Stop sleeping at 12. People can't wake up because they sit up too late, watching nonsense, wasting time, dozing on the sofa. You know, TV just talking to itself, and you're just there.
Yeah.
And you sleep so late, you can't even wake up. You can't lift your head. You fight with the alarm 7 times. Snooze, 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 snooze. Can you give yourself earlier sleeping time? By 10, lights out. Just put some, and those 2 hours you have already improved with will translate. You find yourself 6, the sleep has gone.
Yeah.
Those are clean 8 hours. Most normal people will be okay with 8 hours sleep.
8 hours is enough.
Then by 7:30 you're at work.
You're very fresh.
Work starts at 8.
Yeah.
You're still fresh. You're strolling like a flamingo. You're not running like a thief.
Yeah.
You're strolling. Being beautiful. Being around.
Yeah.
And checking out your day. Arranging your small things and playing small music. Look at the change of energy. From just sleeping earlier. And moving. Do you know earlier vehicles are also cheaper?
Yeah.
Later vehicles are more expensive.
They are very expensive.
You save money and you don't have to go through the window. You know, if you come late,
Yes.
all of you are coming. You find yourself you're elbowing men.
Yes.
Elbow. And you have to go in by force.
Yeah.
No. Come early when vehicles are smooth, the roads are empty. It's so easy.
And refreshing.
It's very easy and people can actually converse. These are human people.
Yeah.
These are not hustlers. The people in the morning. Be visible. Find a way to, this time around, to shine through the day. Not just sweat.
Yes.
Shine.
Shine as well. Shine.
Freshen up.
Yes.
You know, some ladies can't wear good shoes because they're always running. This time, wear good shoes.
Yes.
Put a dress. Some of you wear trousers because you really need to run. You are one leg forward. Because you're always running.
Yes.
You need a trouser.
Yeah.
That, you know, can you now be a lady? Move with the smaller steps. Take your time. Plan yourself better.
Yes.
Have a shoe that can actually move. Stroll around. Imagine strolling,
Yes.
not running.
Not running. Stroll around looking beautiful.
You know,
Yes.
from one office to another with that sound. A lady has passed around.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Now we've talked about the ladies and the qualities that the ladies need to have. Yeah?
Yes.
And now when we are attracting this quality man, probably you can tell our viewers the difference between a quality man and external trappings that people think are quality.
We have other discussions, I'm sure of that, but it's good you bring up, we are highlighting brief to say a quality man is a man of substance, a man who is respectable by the way he has built himself. He has gentle manners, he's emotionally self-controlled, he's secure,
Yeah.
he has stability in his life, he has a routine, he has punctuality, he has character that you can trust.
Yeah.
In short, a quality man is a man who's coming from a self-creation journey. Not some emotionally driven person who just saw a good woman and they're running after you for their own lust and appetites.
Yeah.
A gentleman who looks promising
Yeah.
and worthy trusting. Yes.
Wow, were it not for time, I would have wanted this conversation to go on because it's getting sweeter as we move on. Thank you so much for that. You're always sharing wisdom with us, and I would like to share these books with our viewers. That is Lasting Love, a book that Benjamin Zulu has written with a lot of love, and he says how to find your soulmate without losing yourself. As we learn the good qualities and what we should be having, it's also important to add wisdom from people who have really done a lot of research for us to be enlightened. To get his books, go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome